Testing. 1, 2. Oh, no. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. I just want to make sure I'm recording and everything is good before I proceed. Shalom. Still got a little feedback. Shalom. This is the old girl with the old family. Forgive the drop. I'm gonna take it out before we get started. It's just this air conditioning. I can feel it starting to bother my chest and stuff a little bit. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I still hear a little feedback here and there, but I think we're good. All right, let me get rid of this. Okay. Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. It's old girl here with the old family, and today is Saturday, June 12th, 2021. So, Shabbat Shalom. Happy Sabbath. Oh gosh, it's so much going on. Let's jump right into it. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We thank Him for you, brothers and sisters. We thank Him for this wonderful Sabbath that we're having. Um, so today's topic, brothers and sisters, I'm a bit tangled here. Oh boy, that brought the feedback, didn't it? Okay, so before we get into it, see, I got the fro today. All right. Um, no, we are getting into it. So I have videos that I'm going to be playing. Now, let me say this about today's topic. I'm going to enjoy this. Let me keep it real. But I don't enjoy why every time I start talking, I'm hearing feedback. What's going on? I'm learning this new software, y'all. Like, I'm really trying here, okay? But every time I talk, I feel like I'm hearing feedback. So I'm going to get rid of this for a second. And because it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit just to constantly hear that. So anyway, today's topic is about the state of women. I don't want to say black women, but the state of women who the world calls black and brown women. I want to talk about the state that we're currently in collectively as a nation. And I want to talk about proceeding forward and our relationships with each other, men and women, getting married, our children being married, things of that nature. So, yeah, let's dive into some footage just so you can have a premise of what I want to talk about. Brothers and sisters, we living in the last days. If you didn't know, now you know. We are living in such an evil and wicked time that it's just really unbelievable to see some of our people in the state we in. One moment, one moment. Okay. So as I told you, brothers and sisters, thank you, babe. I am learning new software, so forgive me if I come across as if I'm learning new software, because I am. Okay, so I'm trying to word this right, and this damn feedback is driving me crazy. Let me get rid of this again. I'm trying to word this right, but I guess it ain't no politically correct way of saying it, so I need to just say it. The older generation pretty much is gone or are silenced. I don't know where the 80, 90-year-old women are who teach these things. Everything from your basic hygiene to how to conduct yourself. As a woman, I remember, or as a girl, I remember growing up hearing a woman is to be seen and not heard. How many of you all remember that? Do any of you all remember hearing that? A woman is to be seen and not heard when it comes to, and if you haven't heard of that saying, that's just, one of those quick little teachings to throw out there to say, when it comes to attention or being out in the world, people should see you. They shouldn't hear you, and they for damn sure shouldn't hear you before they see you. So I think about things like that as I see dumb shit like this. And let me show you exactly the dumb shit I'm talking about. And it's so sad because I don't want to see shit like this. I don't want to put women on blast, but I got to be true to who I am and what I believe in. And I have a son, two of them actually, but one of them is pretty much grown. And I want a certain kind of wife for him. Yep, I sure do. I don't want him to be no simp. I don't want him to get tricked. I don't want him to not know his worth and be with some woman who's just looking for a come up, a sucker to take care of her illegitimate children. Not that I'm knocking blended families, because we got one. But I'm just saying, I know how women are. And I know how they like to play off men who don't know no better. Or who are so new to dating. Like my brothers. I have two brothers. One older, one younger. And they grew up, in my opinion, very slow as far as the times go. They were not advanced. They wasn't them boys who, when they was 14, they got two and three girls fighting over them. No, my brothers were slow. And both of them, their first real experience with women was with older women. And it's something that I noticed. I noticed how my oldest brother got with an older woman who had a kid and had his first relationship. My younger brother did the same thing and he got married. And it's just a pattern that I'm noticing with younger men and older women that I'm not a fan of for me and mine. Now, this is just me I'm speaking on. I don't think it's best for my son to marry someone 3, 4, 5+ years his senior, because that woman, especially if she has a child, because she's experienced and she's way more experienced than you are, and that might lead to a role reversal because some of you men are so weak that some women can perform sexual acts or do certain things to you and it scrambles you up here. It makes you like eggs. You don't know how to function no more. So that's a pattern that I'm noticing. However, that's not so much what we're discussing. Age, we discussing goofy shit like this here. And these are short clips, so I'm going to be playing them over. Don't worry, you're going to see it. But the dating pool, what my son has to pick from has started to bother me. And there's a gentleman on social media who's making a lot of uproar, and he said something the other day. I'm one of those type of people, if I say something and then I hear a man say it, I'm like, whoa, thank the Lord, it wasn't just me. And this man said, women who raise their sons to be, providers, to follow the Bible, who are trying to teach them to do right, not to be hoes, making babies all everywhere, have a certain expectation out of mothers who are raising daughters. For example, I'm raising my son not to put his hands on your daughter. So I would think you would be raising your daughter not to antagonize my son and not to get up in his face and hit him. So when I heard this gentleman say this, I said, all praise to the Most High. The Spirit is on me. I'm on track. My thinking is not off, because the dating pool that my son has to pick from, I think is starting to be slim pickings. Been slim pickings. But I'm noticing it now because it's hitting closer to home, right? Sometimes we only care about things that affect us directly. Not that I didn't care about this, but as my son becomes a grown man, I can't tell him what to do no more. We count down the months till he do what he want to do. And I'm like, damn, son, it's plenty of women out here just to have sex with. Not that I'm telling him to do that, but I know it's a difference. And I'm trying to teach my sons the difference between women that you have sex with and women that you marry. And there's not, again, not that I'm condoning anything that's not biblical. I'm just stating the facts of what happens in the world. But I'm just trying to tell my son that the women that are wifey material is slim. I even joke telling my husband I should make an app because I don't even want him to waste his time with a lot of what I see that we're going to call women. Out of respect, as a fellow black woman, I'm going to say women. But the shit that we about to see, this ain't ladylike behavior. Let's start with clip number one. Now, did y'all see that? Oh, wow. Sorry about that feedback, you guys. Did y'all see this lady's behind? Because that's what you were supposed to be looking at. I'm going to play it again. You're going to be looking at the lady in some yellow shoes. These look like some kind of denim bottoms and like a yellow top. So I'm going to play it again. Gosh, that feedback. Now make sure you look at her bottom because that's what you're supposed to be looking at. Look at her rear. Babe, it's like, all right. Okay. So did you guys see that? You see what I'm talking about. You see how the her butt looks. And I don't even like shit like this. I can't stand people recording people on the low, taking pictures of people on the low, and then posting it on social media. I don't like that because be man or woman enough to do it for them to see it and get on and have that altercation versus you want to be slick and doing it this way. But in today's day and time, we got to use everything for learning. So I'm going to play it one more time. Okay, so, ooh, all right, brothers and sisters. So you saw that 3 times by now. And you all know what she did. We all know what she did. This is some hella butt pad or injections. I'm going to go with injection. It's so ugly. It's so lopsided. It's so fake. And then this, let me slow down because I said I'm going to take my time. It's twofold. The physical act of what she did to enhance her rear, and then the destruction of here mentally to do this shit in the first place. Because again, now we all Bible believers for the most part. If you viewing this channel or this video, you believe in the Bible. If you're not, welcome. We're happy to have you. But most of us believe in the Bible. And with that being said, it's a clear contradiction to believe in the Bible and then go get butt enhancements or any kind of enhancements or augmentations or injections or nip, tuck, or whatever abbreviations they got for this now. Because to me, now this is how I feel. I feel like it's an insult to your creator, to the creator, in my opinion. That's why I don't enhance myself and I don't wear makeup because I just, that's just my personal thing when it comes to makeup. But this here, this is extreme. This is too many rap videos, too many video vixens, too many I'm the baddest bitch, too much hot girl summer, and government stimulus. Because I don't care what y'all say. What none of y'all getting cut and getting y'all asses done at the rate y'all getting them done now, ever since COVID-19 hit. And they put all this money out here and jobs paying even more money. So, but if you worked and saved and paid for it that way, whatever. The point is, this shit is absurd. Could you imagine how this feels? Because I'm still looking at the picture. How could this feel as a man when you go grab? You know how men like to grab you in that area, the booty, the hip area, especially a booty man. They like to grab you right around in that area. I wonder how this would even feel. And this is what I'm saying. This is the type of shit I got to show my son. Again, I don't even like stuff like this. I'm pro black everything. Black woman, child, man, marriage, everything. Hair, everything. So I don't even like videos like this where people sneak diss and put little shit about you on social. This lady didn't know she was being recorded. This lady in the goddamn airport minding her own business. But a man sees this and he knows this is some botched ass surgery. And so he find it funny or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what is the deal with this feedback. But look at this. This is just completely absurd. This is disgusting. But I got more for you. See, this is what I mean by women. We have zero accountability. We don't want to hear the men say nothing about us. Let a woman say something to you. You either jealous or bitch, it's time to fight. I'm going to cut you. So it's like, where do we begin with correcting each other? Because that's what we're supposed to do, right? A woman taught me how to be a woman and a lady. So we have to teach others. How dare I teach my son, don't cheat on your daughter, but you teach your daughter to be a bad bitch and get this bag by any means necessary. That's not okay. Because my son going to be a simp if he get with your daughter. Because you taught your daughter, it don't matter. Good man, bad man, whatever. Get your bag. Bad bitch summer. Hey, turn up. Hey, y'all know how they do. But I ain't done. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. Look at this. This is so sad. Watch this. All right. Now, did y'all see that? Did you see it? I'm gonna play it again. Don't worry. That's Chicago police, and some of y'all probably seen this because this is off of I think Facebook or something. But it's about three girls twerking the new everything. Let me slow down. This goddamn twerking. The twerking is the new everything, from what I can see. The new attention getter, the new everything. They're twerking on top of a police vehicle while it's moving. And all I can think is when I seen it is, after I got past the shock of what my eyes saw, all I could think is they could slam on that goddamn gas and throw y'all asses over there and wouldn't do a day in jail. But let's watch it again. This y'all daughter though. But y'all want my son to work 2, 3 jobs, be faithful, take you on trips, hop flights. Y'all have the higher standards as women for what somebody else should be doing. You ever notice women's standards are real high on what they want somebody else to do? But what are their standards for their damn self? Here we go again. Pay attention. Okay. Now y'all saw that twerking on top of the police vehicle. Wow, it's smooth. Chicago PD. You know, these are the type of things that just disgust us. And I know y'all disgusted by it too. For what reason would a woman need to be twerking out in public on a public street, let alone on top of a moving cop car? Do we need attention that goddamn bad? I don't understand what's wrong. Never in my life have I ever wanted to twerk on top of a moving police car. And y'all wonder why you somebody's baby mama number 3. I don't understand this. I don't understand it. One more time. Last time, pay attention, please. Mm, mm, mm. And then you got the crowd egging them on. I can't say I ain't never liked that since I was a kid. I can't stand nobody trying to hype up no crowd to do some ignorance. Scriptures coming to mind. Our people feet is swift to run to mischief. Um, it was another scripture that came to mind. Dang, I should have said it when I first thought of it. But look at the crowd, just trying to hype the girls up. They twerking on top of police cars. And what gets me is you mean to tell me that y'all don't know you when you do shit like this, it's for the culture, even though we don't want it. Don't nobody see, oh, that's that black lady. They see, look at how these niggas is. Look at how they women are. No wonder their men don't even want them. Not that I believe in doing anything to appease no worthless ass heathens. However, I do believe that the Most High say we are supposed to be a light. We are supposed to stand out. We are the salt of the earth. We are royal. We are descendants of kings and queens and royalty. We are the chosen people of God. How dare you act and conduct yourself like this out in public and you the chosen people of God? No, that is not acceptable. And I bet you out of the 3 of them, 1 out of 3 got a daughter. And then y'all wonder why your daughters, all they know is face down, ass up. Because that's all they see y'all do. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Me and my husband, we determined, because I dance around my house. And, I'm married, so certain things, me and my husband partake in. But my husband told me when I had this little girl, you got to watch how you dance in the house. And sure enough, she 2 and change. You should see how she dance. Some of y'all will be shocked because she hasn't been tainted. So the way she danced is just purely how she danced, copying other people, but nothing provocative. She don't move her hips and her booty because she don't even know what that is. I don't pose with my hands on my hips in pictures. Not saying there's something wrong for a grown woman, but when I grew up, little girls couldn't put their hands on their hips. You go to take a picture, do something, put your hands on your hip. Your mama say, move your hands off of there. You ain't got no hips. You don't know nothing about no hips. We couldn't even put our hands on our hips. Y'all daughters out here wearing makeup, duck lip, twerking, telling boys they'll give them a BJ, a blowjob just to keep in a relationship. True story. Eighth grade. Eighth grade girl trying to offer my son a blowjob. Yeah, turned him right the hell on off. And that's what a lot of y'all doing. A lot of y'all raising y'all daughters to be too damn fast and grown. And so when they run into these boys who ain't being raised to be fast and grown, it's a turnoff. My son was like, oh no, I don't want no girl like that. I don't give him, he not even sexual. Y'all girls so fast and sexual, they not even realizing, hey, we still kids. And the boys, some of the boys ain't. Just because your daughter's 16 and screwing don't mean my son's screwing at 16. So she's too fast. She's too experienced. She a turn off for him. He want to take it slow. He don't like that. So I'm telling y'all now, y'all daughters is ruining themselves and ruining chances to get with a good young man. Because they don't know how to just be feminine and be a lady. And the right guy will see that. But no, y'all want the, I don't know what you call it today, the it nigga, the one that's the stuff, the man, the football player, whatever, the one with the money. And them the ones that's gonna dog him out and do him dirty. They don't want that boy who want to take his time. No, they want the boy as soon as he meet, he trying to get him something. Because that translates to us as, oh, he like me. And some attention. No, he don't like you. He like what's beneath your waistline. That's it. I got one more for y'all though. The state that our women and men are in is terrible. And it ain't just the women. Don't get it twisted. Because that ain't what I'm saying at all. Okay. Now this one is real short. So I'm going to probably play it 2-3 times in a row. And then I'll come back with my commentary. Now this one is 6 seconds. So let me tell you what you're about to see. You were looking at a clinic. And in the clinic, I don't know why it seemed like, I don't know, maybe it's just my end. I hope y'all can't hear all this. The clinic appears to be a waiting room, and there's women standing. No one can sit down because everybody just got their ass done. Everybody got to stand. And if you ever had surgery, you already know. Whatever they cut, you can't put that weight and pressure on that area. This is another video courtesy of Facebook. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? It was what, good 5, 6 women standing because they just got their ass done and they can't sit down yet. You know, the infatuation with these behinds, it all came from men. Yeah, it did. It came from these rap videos, these big booty hoes in these rap videos and stuff. Y'all started with them injections. It started with the injections. People was dying like crazy. I just recently learned if you inject into your butt, that's how you know it's illegal, I want to say. It's supposed to be some form of surgery, not an injection. And that's just some videos I heard. I ain't researching it because I'm nowhere remotely interested in this. But first, I blame the black man for this. And then, secondly, I blame the black woman. I blame the black man because whatever y'all like, we going to try to do it. So if you see Jay-Z and Meek Mills and Two Chains or whoever they like now, I know all them old. Lil Durk, wait, let me think of a now rapper. Lil Baby, Duh Baby. These people have these girls in these videos with these booties. And I'm going to go back to the early 2000s, 2010, and they all up on them. So women trying to figure out what do I got to do to look like that and get me a Jay-Z and get me a bad body and this and that. And to me, that was the inception of it from the music videos and things of that nature. Then you had women doing it. You had well, I'm not going to call these ladies names because I don't even know if they was fake or real. Then you had women doing it. And then once one woman do it, here come everybody else. Black women get nose jobs, chin jobs, lip jobs, eye jobs, cheek jobs, forehead jobs. I mean, what area is off limits at this point? I heard someone say that when it comes to plastic surgery, it was really for women to help them with their body image because of mastectomies, breast cancer, and having the breast removed. That's how this all started. I heard someone say. And they're like, look at what's happened now. Women are so ungrateful and so competitive and jealous, ungrateful to the creator for the way he made you, competitive trying to compete with the next woman, jealous of the next woman, and this is what you're gonna go spend your money to do? Let the oppressor, the enemy, cut on you and draw on you. Oh, you'll look good if we just tighten this here, or if we tuck this, or we do this. You know what? I'm good. I'm really good on all of that. I just don't understand how we've gotten our minds so dumbed down that we feel as though the only way for us to be beautiful or to be desired by a man is to be artificial. The hair, the contacts. I remember being in middle school, girls popping in different color eye contacts, just all kind of foolishness. But where's the promoting of a healthy lifestyle? Why are they not promoting? Well, now they are. Actually, these rappers and stuff, a lot of them vegan now, so they're promoting healthier lifestyles that way. But where is we need to lose weight and get in the gym, as opposed to let's cut on ourselves, that quick fix. I just find these videos to be very disturbing, and it makes me want to be more involved with my son when he dates seriously. We've always took the approach, let him do him with his relationships. We have our opinion, and that's really it. But as my sons become older, especially the oldest one, because of what kind of male he is, I said I got to be a little more involved if he's talking about bringing somebody home seriously, because these women, the shit y'all out here doing is disgusting. And then the Bible say what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. So a lot of things about our character as women is being exposed. And I'm only talking about black, what you call black or brown women. I don't care about what nobody else woman doing. You know, we have to stop. You all remember that song, Self-Destruction? You heard it for self-destruction. That's all I can think when I see shit like this here. I mean, I just don't understand it. How you look at pictures of black people from the 50s and the 60s, and we look, even though our people was going through a lot, didn't have a lot, they looked good. You can see a picture, I don't care if it's an old picture from a black person in a field working somewhere. We had some kind of, I want to use the word royal or regalness to us. even at the bottom of the totem pole. Now it's like our people go out their way to do everything but be a royal people. Y'all want to argue up and down about wearing a do-rag and a bonnet. What happened till you go out the house presentable? I seen a video of a girl humping a truck and she looked like she was butt naked. I just don't understand what women are doing. And you damn sure not trying to be a lady. Just like we know it's the difference between what they call black people and niggas, it's the difference between a woman and a lady. A lady knows how to conduct herself, how to be seen and not heard, how to keep her legs closed in a dress. Half of y'all don't even wear dresses. You're so masculine. And a few of you that do wear them, you can't cough without us seeing your drawers because they so short and tight. Then y'all going to these people, like the girl from the first video, her ass ain't even look good. It wasn't even a good, um, what is the proper name for this stuff? Butt enhancement? It wasn't even a good one. It was botched. I don't understand people being so willy-nilly to go under the knife. I'm not down for elective surgery, so that's how I feel. But this is sad. And this video, I actually did this video already, but there was an issue with it. So you guys may have seen these videos out here by now. But I just get so sad when I see stuff like this. When I see women, how they dress. And this may not be for y'all, but women, the way women dress nowadays, oh my God. I can't believe it. The stuff y'all wear outside, I wouldn't even wear in my house in front of my boys. I wouldn't do it. Not in front of my boys. I don't understand these two-piece outfits with the crop top and the shorts or with the leggings. You know, the average black woman right now is so out of shape. The shit y'all wear, y'all ain't even got enough sense to wear stuff that complement your body shape and frame. What happened to that? What happened to you put on a little makeup and get your hair done or something? Now y'all want to go get cut, fly. Everybody want to go to Miami and get cut the fuck up. I don't understand y'all. Because I ain't seeing too many that ain't botched. You can start with Nicki Minaj and go down to the everyday girl, the love and hip hop girls. All that shit is botched. Wouldn't we all agree Lil' Kim looked better with her first face from Crush on You? And if you too young, my point is, most of the people, Bruce Jenner, can't we all agree he looked better before he went and got that stuff done to his face? I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. All I can think, Ezekiel 37, dry bones. Son of man, can these bones live? Lord, thou knowest. The conversation between Ezekiel and the Most High. Because just looking at it, I ain't never felt like this about black women ever. Ever. But my husband keeps showing me videos from Facebook, and I'm at the point now where I'm crying when I see it. Because I hate to see my women like this. Because I know who we really are. And I know we are people that only did stuff like this if we was forced. Now, our women voluntarily show you their body on the street twerking. I seen a picture from back in the day somebody posted online of some woman naked outside. Everybody got a handful of her body. My husband showed me this. And I'm so naive. I be looking at it for about 10 minutes like, baby, what? Because I be in denial. I'm like, baby, am I seeing what I think I see? I think I see a lady butt naked with different men's hands on. And he like, yeah, you seeing it, right? And it's sad. This ain't an exciting video. I'm happy to make it in the sense of when it comes to my son and hoping he can get him a good woman. But I'm not happy to see the state of the black woman. This don't make me feel good to see our women out here like this. I hate it. I hate to see them with them people hair on their head. I hate to see them with them people nails. Cardi B nails out to here. But oh well, she got money, so I guess that's just it. Don't speak on nothing, cause you a brokey, you know. But I know a lot of the young girls follow Cardi B. Some of you grown women too. And the reason I know that is because when Cardi B did that hair video, y'all all started putting that avocado and banana and stuff up in your hair after Cardi did it. Which I'm not saying that that's nothing bad. I'm just saying that it opened my eyes to how many people is watching Cardi B. And y'all know Cardi B don't even let her own daughter listen to her music. Did y'all hear Cardi B said she cut that WAP off when Culture is her daughter's name. When Culture come in the room, she cut that shit off. Culture ain't like Culture. You know what Culture watch? Peppa Pig. Just like my daughter. Because Cardi B was beefing with Peppa Pig not too long ago. That's how I know. Because Peppa Pig playing Muddy Puddles. And if your kids watch it, your kids gonna want to jump in muddy puddles. And I felt Cardi B because my kids tried to do that. When it rained outside, they want to jump in muddy puddles because that's what Peppa Pig do. Cardi B raising her daughter in a sense, from what we can see, the little bit we can see, because I don't follow her. She raising her daughter to be a little girl, but you let your daughter listen to WAP. Your daughter know what the acronym stands for. Cardi B, don't let her daughter listen to that shit. And it's something about music and TV. That shit penetrate way past the few seconds your child heard it or seen it. It almost, you know how you can recite a song from 30 years ago, 20 years ago? Don't let you hear the music. You ain't gonna miss the beat. You gonna be on like you at the concert. That stuff stays with our kids well past down the road. And then they take that because they ain't seen no good example at home or no relationship and how to be. The guy gonna base his relationship off what he done seen on TV. For my husband, them generation, Scarface, they want to be like goddamn Tony Montana. And then the girl gonna base her relationship how she act on some bullshit love and hip hop or whatever she think your ratchet ass do at the house. And I'm not trying to make it like my son is perfect, but let's keep it real. We need husbands. We need men. So not that he's perfect, but he's a catch, so to speak, and so is your daughter. Because if my son found a wife, he found a good thing according to the Bible. But it's standards that the Most High requires. And all I can think is, if I require my son now, he in man training, been in man training for years. We teach him how to get his ID, how to get a job. I done taught him how to put together a resume, how to go on an interview. I done did mock interviews, practicing with him, making sure he got his driver's training. He know how to budget his money, put up your gas money. Don't just get your check and blow it. Save for a rainy day. If I'm teaching my son all of this, you mean to tell me your daughter ain't even got to know how to cook a decent meal? Meaning a meat, a protein, a starch, and a veg? She can't make a three-course meal. If it don't include pushing the button on the microwave, that bitch lost. And I'm saying that because this is what I'm hearing. Comment if you're hearing something different. I'm hearing this a generation out here now that can't cook and boil water. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know nothing about it. Because I got a couple recipes from scratch I can pull out. Me. But I had to get in the kitchen. When I was coming up, I was the only girl. Somebody had to get in that kitchen when mama couldn't be there, and it was me. My mother is a manager of a group home assisted living, adult foster care. If any of you are familiar with that, where it's like a regular house, 3, 4, 5, 7 different people living there. They got mild little mental disorders. They're a little off, but they good. They can do most for themselves. My mama tell me she done had to break down and start buying microwavable food because the new girls that working up in there, they can't cook. And I used to be a caregiver back in the day, and that was one of the requirements, cooking and having a driver's license so you could take the people to their different jobs and stuff that they do. She said, no more. And then with the pandemic and everything, people got to take what they can get. So you got women out here who don't know how to drive. And to me, in today's day and time living in America, it's a disservice to not know how to drive because it's more work on your man, and we're supposed to be helping them. They need us. Yeah, they need us. Thus saith the Lord. They need a help me. Adam was sick by himself, right? He needed a help me. Being dolo wasn't good. The Bible, all praise. The Bible said it ain't good for man to be alone. It ain't good. They need our help. For as wicked as we are, and much crap they talk about us, men need women. Adam wasn't satisfied in the earth by his lonesome. But your daughter got to come to the table with something. She got to be able to do some basic washing. And I'm not even saying hand wash. You mean to tell me she don't know how to sort colors and darks? She done put bleach on all of your black uniforms. Because she don't know what the hell she doing. And ain't got enough sense to read it. Because it say right there on the washing machine what to do. And Lord, y'all in the information age, y'all got YouTube. When I was coming up, we ain't have no cell phones. Your mama taught you how much to add. Or you had a recipe book. When I was a girl, I remember in the summertime, my daddy came home from work and that house wasn't clean and dishes and stuff weren't done. My daddy went off on everybody. That next day he came home, everything. When I was a girl, my daddy, you couldn't just put, my daddy worked in the office my whole life, business, suit and tie. You couldn't just, my daddy ain't just take his work shirts off and, okay, throw them in the machine. No, he had a little brush that he kept in the washroom. And my daddy told me you get some soap and you put that soap on that shirt and you get that brush and you scrub that oil and dirt out my collars and my shirt. My daddy made me, not my brother who's older than me, not his girlfriends, me. My daddy made me scrub the collars. I had to scrub the collars of my father's shirts, his uniforms, so he could go to work with some clean shirts and then put his shirt in the washer. And then if he wanted it put in the dryer, put it in the dryer. But wash one of his shirts without scrubbing that neck. You finna double back. When I was a girl, like I said, my father worked in the office my whole life. So until I got to be more of a preteen, then he got into real estate too. So he used to have houses and stuff too, but he had shoes, dress shoes. We had to spit shine. My daddy would get mad because I ain't spit. I ain't like to spit. I just wanted to use that stuff, the polish. And my daddy like, no, you spit shine my shoes. So us as women, we have to teach our daughters the basic shit. Basic. Y'all daughters running them up. Don't know nothing. You ain't teaching them nothing. And just because you was a bird brain don't mean you got to have your daughter be one. Teach her something. And if your mom ain't teach you nothing, it still ain't no excuse. You got the YouTube and you got the Holy Spirit. The Bible say knock and it shall be open. Ask and you shall receive. Oh no, y'all just think that come to money. Oh Lord, give me $1,000,000 and it's gonna rain from the sky. Lord, teach me how to cook good. My mother-in-law can cook good. They had a business, a restaurant. Do you know how long it took me to get remotely near her level? Know how good my husband used to eat? He came in this marriage eating stuff I ain't never touched before. And I'm not finna sit back and be no microwave wife. I got to learn to cook better. And I got on that internet and I started watching that damn heathen Gordon Ramsay. And I learned how to cook better. But I'm going to digress. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here too, y'all. I just wanted to say that the purpose in this video is to say, look at the state of our women. And we constantly demanding more and more from our men. We want alphas. We want them to take care of us, run the household, protect and provide. But here you want to come with fake hair, fake eyes, fake eyelashes, fake nails, fake ass, lopsided ass, can't cook, won't clean, can't drive, won't do no laundry, won't work. But you the prize, and you got a couple of kids that ain't his. Y'all done lost y'all minds. Uh, I'm gonna leave it there. Comment in the comment section if you agree, disagree, what you seeing. What you seeing in your state. What are you seeing abroad if you live abroad? What are you seeing in some of these videos? You know, I really don't understand what these women are doing publicly. You know, if I'm gonna get loose and have a drink and be a little silly, I'm doing that in the house. So my husband could be like, okay, you done had enough. You go on and sit down, you good. I'm not finna be out in the world like that. Acting a damn fool. I'm so disgusted by this, by these videos. I just can't stand women being outside twerking and just looking all wretched and just looking like skunk. And we wonder why our men running off to this color. Have some couth. Have some ethics, some morals, some standards. Be seen and not heard. I know this necessarily wasn't for you ladies, but our women need to hear it. With that, I want to say I'm old girl. It's the old family. And I'm signing out just in time because here come baby girl. Shalom, Israel. Enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. All praise to the Most High for a swift vengeance on our enemies. Shalom. Baby girl, I told you she was coming. Look, sippy cup. Shalom, Israel.